Kids get to go through those different arts experiences, and we wanted to bring that to you. I think it's super important that you know what the kids are doing and can give us your feedback on that. So what I'd like to do is just give you a couple of heads up. You're going to get a newsletter today that will have all of the dates for June. You heard me announce over at the playground that next Wednesday I want to fill up this school with every single family here. We're going to do a great STEAM open house to really promote kids thinking and constructing and building. So there will be engineering activities that the kids are going to be engaged in with the family. So bring your whole family and please plan on attending. We'll start at 5:30 next Wednesday and it'll go through 7:30. And at the end, the kids will be able to get their yearbook that we provided for you as well. Sort of a thank you to all of you for all of your support throughout this year. You will also be getting a little survey of sort of a reflection that I really ask for you to please fill out and send back to us so that we can get feedback on how to continually improve things here at Adams Elementary. All right, we also have Josh from Parks and Rec who said he'd stop by. He's not here yet, so at the end we'll let him. Oh, there you are. Come on up, Josh. Let's go ahead and do your announcement. Sorry, I didn't see you. Thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Give Josh a nice welcome.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Like Sylvia said, I'm over at the rec center. What's up, Coach Angel? We got a big playoff game tomorrow with Coach. But summer's gonna be really busy at the rec. We have summer camp. It's only $25 a week to have your kid dropped off from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then we're looking at going on field trips as well. We have our summer baseball teams that are setting up. We have 10 and under, 12 and under, and we also have a Pee Wee division. So if you have a little 5-year-old, you want to get them involved in something, we have baseball. We have our summer barbecue where the school district provides us lunches, and we'll have a barbecue on July 21st. We have the summer lunch program starting June 21st. Lunches will be provided at the rec center at 12 o'clock, Monday through Friday, the whole summer. So if your kids are out, just send them to the rec, they'll get some free food. And then we have our movies in the park. I know there's gonna be 3 here at Adams, and then there's gonna be 3 at Ward Canyon. I have flyers. Oh, and also we have our summer swim program. There we go. So with the summer swim program, they bring a portable pool to the blacktop here, and they have swim lessons for kids all the way from ages of 3 to 11. They're only $10 for a week of swim lessons. I have flyers for other programs, and then I have a flyer that has all the programs I just talked about. So if you want flyers, see me in the corner before you leave. Okay, thank you.
All right, so we're super excited. I'd like all parents to come on in. We'll grab you chairs and we'll just keep making the circle big. All right, Mr. Felix, Ms. Roxana, what do you want us to do? How are we going to do this? Okay, he's going to start first. What's incredible is that we have our 4th and 5th grade classes are pretty big. There'll be 33 students in a class, and they will each be able to have an instrument that Mr. Felix brings each Thursday. So it's awesome for them to be able to experience drumming, and they work up a sweat. So I'm really going to count on all of you to try some things out and just have fun with it. So thank you very much. Is there anything we can do to help you? Or you got it? Okay. I know, wow, huh, Andrew? And this is what he does with the classes too. So they each have an instrument of some sort. He leads them in some different rhythms and talks about the different instruments as he goes and their significance. And by the end of the first class, they are on tune and ready to go.
Thank you very much for being here with us. My name is Felix Diaz. The kids, the students call me Mr. Felix. I teach in different schools, of course. And the idea of this workshop that I teach here to your children is an introduction to the rhythm, introduction to the music. That means we want that this is their first experience on music, that instead of finding an instrument that can be difficult, like violin, piano, flute, etc., that take, first, of course, have the instrument, and second, different abilities and time. The drumming and percussion provide an immediate result. So that's what is rewarding about making rhythms and to make an introductory class about, or course or workshop, several sessions. It makes it very rewarding for the students, because even if the first day, the first hour, they go out with the satisfaction that they did well, that they learned something, and they play a rhythm together. It's about collective work. Drumming, like dance and other artistic expression, are very important in terms of this is a team effort. Now, I want to invite you. We have 24 little instruments. I want you to just put your chair, yes, close to an instrument, to join us in a very brief exercise about percussion, about drumming. Yes, so just put your chair. If one day you were always curious about, oh, I want to play a drum, I want to make a little bit of music, but I'm shy, I don't know how to do it. Many people say, I don't have a rhythm, but that's not true. All of us, we have a rhythm. Since that you are alive, and you have a heart beating at regular pace, you have a rhythm. Since you can clap when you like something, you have a rhythm. Since you can breathe, you have a rhythm. Since you can walk, you have a rhythm. So it's a myth that we don't have a rhythm. It just matters to put the correct connections, okay? Okay. Estos instrumentos que tenemos aquí, que acérquense con nosotros, es muy fácil de tocarlos, les voy a explicar. Voy a poner dos aquí. Acá. Join us. Okay. Number one. Djembe, big drum from Africa, made from a hardwood, roll around, and animal skin. Very loud. When we play the djembe, it's about bouncing the hand. No a solid stroke. It's like a slap. It's like that to the students. It's like when your mom says, don't touch the foot. It's a gentle slap when we play. So in that way you don't hold your hands. If you are sitting, lean a little bit the drum in front of you so the sound can go out. That's a little bit that you hold it with your knees. Okay? The next instrument, very simple, is the recyclable instrument, the shaker. Very simple, but very noisy, and very important on percussion. Next instrument, the little bongos from Puerto Rico and Cuba. That they are very simple also for the small hands, because they can be played with the fingertips and gentle slaps. Always about being gentle. It's not about playing hard, it's about precision. Tambu bamboo, an instrument originally made of bamboo that comes from Trinidad and Tobago, two little islands in the Caribbean. It's played hitting with a small stick, and the floor is like a game. 1, 2. The last number is in the floor. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, very simple. Okay? Now, the idea first is that we put the little cables in our brain to make our hands work together with our ears. So the first thing, I want you to put your hands like this, close the hand, don't play the instrument. Okay? And repeat after me. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Now, very important to connect our voice to the rhythm. It's a reinforcement. It's like I put a new app on your phone. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 5. Now, clap everybody, clap. Clap everybody, clap. Clap everybody, clap. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and one more time, and clap everybody. rhythm exercise in our instrument, okay? Remember, djembes, very gentle, bongos, very gentle, don't hold your hands, tambu, vamos, shake it, shake it. Ready? Okay, and wait for my numbers. As I said to the kids, this is about also learn to control. So wait for my numbers, wait for my numbers, wait for my numbers. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 'And clap everybody, clap. Clap everybody, clap your hands. Clap everybody, clap. And shake it, shake, shake. And sambo, sambo, twist. And sambo, sambo, twist. And big drums clap. And big drums clap. And clap, clap. Clap, clap. Clap, clap. Clap, clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now let's go like our voice. Instead of saying numbers, I will say very simple phrases like la la la. And you answer me singing, okay? Very simple. La la la. La la la. La la la. La la. Bum bum bum. La la la. Ding dong dong. Boom boom. La la la. Now to teach you how we end our sequence of rhythms, I will say 1 and 2 and 3 and roll, and we will play our instrument very fast. And when I raise my hand, I will say hands up. You raise your hands up together and you say yay. That will be our ending, okay? Ready? Let's do the whole sequence. 1, 2, and clap everybody, clap. Clap everybody, clap. Clap everybody, clap. And clap, clap. Clap, clap. Clap, clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1 and 2 and 3 and roll. Thank you very much. This is a little sample of what we do every day. It's at some games and besides also a lot of warming and push-ups and everything before class.
Yes.
So if they are right sided, that's why.
Thank you.
Gracias, Mr. Piles. Ok, yo quiero que no se vayan. Sí, vamos a, let's take his drums and put them back, pero sí vamos a bailar un poco, okay? My name is Miss Rojas, or Miss Roxanne. Los niños me llaman Miss Rojas, así que si dicen Miss Rojas, esa soy yo. And I have brought some of the examples of what we've been doing with your children in my classes. In my classes, the 8 classes that I get to do, my goal is to open your children's hearts and minds to how humans, people on this earth, have danced and dance because it's an expression of our shared humanity. La danza es como una expresión de nuestra humanidad compartida. Okay? And that's what culture is. Eso es lo que es cultura. That we all live together and we share things. I'm also very interested with your children in developing the language, the universal language, el idioma universal de la danza. And so I have a lot of vocabulary, and that's something that I brought with me today, just to show you an example of how we weave it in. Because I feel like no matter what kind of dance we look at, we can look at dances from Tibet, dances from Alaska, dances from Louisiana, dances from San Diego. All the dances have some very important things in common. And the thing that they have in common is the language. And so over here I share with you a little bit of my words. These are my verbs. Can you say verbs? Ooh, and I tell my kids, verbos, verbs. If you can dance it, it's a verb. So if you're in the test, you're going, I don't know, is it a verb? Can I do, oh, yes, it's a verb. So we learn about verbs. And my favorite verbs, these are my favorite verbs. And actually, you want to learn some of them? Let's do that. Let's say, I have them repeat them. So, can you say bend? Bend. Ah, you have to bend while you're doing it. Bend. Good. Can you say bounce? Bounce. Oh, I want to see you do it, please. Reboten, reboten, por favor. Gracias. Can you say twist? Twist. Ah, I need you to twist. Twice. Todo el mundo. Twist, twist, twist. So, these building blocks, I tell my children, any dance you see anywhere around the world is going to use them. You're going to find those. And that's the way we build a dance. That's how people have been building dances for centuries. Por siglos, los humanos han estado usando todos estos verbos para crear danzas. So, today what I brought were the examples of what the kind of culture I bring to the children. And la cultura que yo comparto con ellos. And I have experience from Cuba. Mi esposo es cubano, my husband's Cuban. So, and I dance in an Afro-Cuban dance company. So I bring my gift. I tell them, this is my gift. Este es mi regalo que les doy. And the gift is dances that came to Cuba from far away. So these are dances that came to Cuba from Africa. These are dances that came from Cuba from Spain. And when you learn the dances of a country, you learn a little bit about what those people are like and what their lives are like. And you can think, how is my life like their life? What do I have in common? What is different? And your children have found a lot of cool things, like things that they go, oh, we have the same. Oh, we are different. And all of that is part of learning how we are all together as a humanity. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 dances. And each dance has a costume. And each dance has a story. And each dance uses all the language of dance in a special way to be special. So one of the dances, una de las danzas que vamos a hacer es la danza para la tierra, for farming. Because I tell my children, in Cuba, it rains a lot. Show me rain. Muéstrenme la lluvia, lluvia, lluvia. Hasta arriba, manos. Una mano, 2 manos, 2 hands. Okay, show me rain. Mucho, 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 mucho. And one day, it rains as much as the whole year in the United States. Also in Cuba, it's hot. Muéstrenme calor, 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 calor. Hot, hot, hot. It also has earth that's very fertile. So, things grow. And I ask my little kids, I go, which one is the costume for the earth? ¿Cuál piensa que va a ser el vestuario para la tierra? Y me muestran, este. And I go, why? ¿Por qué? And they give me their reason. So each of these dances tells a story. I want to teach you the dance. ¿Puedo enseñarles la danza de la tierra? Es muy fácil. Es muy, muy, muy fácil. Lo pueden hacer o sentados o parados. So if you want to stand up, párense, por favor. Dense un poco de espacio. And we're going to do una danza para la tierra. Okay, esta danza comienza con el corazón. El ritmo. El corazón. Ahora pongan el corazón, your heartbeat, in your shoulders. Ahora las manos. Ahora los pies. It's your heartbeat. Now take that stick and make a hole. Un hueco. Ahora tomen las can sit for a second. Good job. So that was one dance. And in the dance, we're doing a lot of things. There's a lot of layers to this dance. For the kids, we think, what choices did we make? And I asked them, when you were growing, are you slow or fast? What do you think? Slow. Slow. When you are reaching for the sky, are you low, high, or highest? So these are choices. Dancers think it's not just by chance. We have to make a choice to tell a story with our body. Think about what moves we used when we're a tree and the wind is blowing. What is our body doing? Twisting. Are we leaving our tree? Hi, tree. Do trees walk around? No, they have roots. And in dance, we have a language for that. We say, that is an axial, means you are staying in one spot. And another dance move is called locomotor. You move, you travel. So in this dance, we have to make some choices, okay? And the choices tell the story. It's a literacy. Dance is a language. La danza es un idioma. Y tiene un vocabulario y un syntax y una gramática que expresa algo muy claramente y muy poderosamente, very clearly and very powerfully. So another dance that I wanted to share with you, and this is a quick little one. And this is more, you need to be an audience. Because my students not only just get to dance, but part of being a good dancer is being a good audience. It's learning how to watch dance and make meaning of it, okay? So parte de ser un buen bailarín es ser un buen público. Y la danza no va nada más rápidamente hacerse, como explicarse. Tiene que pensar, okay? So I want you to take your finger, todos con el dedito, okay? Imagine it's paintbrush, como pintar, right? Pues bailarines pintan. Right? But dancers paint. But instead of paint, we use our imagination. Instead of the paintbrush, we use our body. And instead of paper, we use the space. Okay? And I want you to think about some lines. So, show me straight up and down. Muéstrenme arriba abajo. Vertical. Muéstrenme horizontal. Muy bien. Show me diagonal. Good. Show me zigzag. Good. Show me curveado. Good. Show me spiral. Así. Bueno, voy a hacer una danza para ustedes. I'm going to do a little dance for you. And while you're watching, I want you to take your paintbrush and I want you to draw the lines you see. Mientras que yo bailo, no están sentados así nada más, tienen que estar pintando lo que ven, las líneas, porque después yo les voy a pedir qué vieron y ustedes me tienen que decir, okay? So this dance is for the ocean, for el mar. Y pensamos, bueno, el vestuario tiene que decir lo mismo que la danza. So the costume needs to say the same thing as the dance. So I have to think about the way that the costume is going to dance as well while it's on my body, okay? And this is a dance for the ocean. Can you say Yamaya? Yamaya. ¿Pueden decir Yamaya? Yamaya. Okay. Awesome. Right.
Yemaya hace su, hace su Yemaya. Yemaya hace su, hace su Yemaya. Yemaya olodo,
saw a curvy line, draw me a curvy line. If you saw a zigzag, draw me a zigzag. Okay. Dance and danza, I feel like dance is the equalizer. Because if you do not speak a language like English really proficiently, you can still show your understanding. You all showed me your understanding. I was able to see that you understood me because you were showing me. So, yo siento que la danza es como algo que les da acceso a todos, aunque no hablen perfectamente el inglés, o no escriban o leen perfectamente, les da una oportunidad de traer sus mentes más capaces, más críticas, porque me pueden mostrar su entendimiento. ¿Okay? Ustedes me mostraron su entendimiento. ¿Okay? La última danza, yo tengo dos danzas, I have two little dances, but I want to do the funnest one with you. I'm going to have a little bit of time. So, this was a dance for the ocean. It tells a story. The last dance is going to be a community celebration. So I just got back from Carnaval and Mission in San Francisco, where 300,000 people from all of Latin America came and showed the way that they celebrate as a community. It was so beautiful. And I tell my children, we all are a community. We can show through our dance our unity. We can show our pride. We can show that we're connected, that we have love for each other, that we support each other through a dance together. The goal of this dance is not to make it hard, to make it easy, so everybody is successful. So en las danzas populares, en las danzas de carnaval, las danzas que son de pueblo, realmente es para hacer un acceso para unir todo el mundo, para que todo el mundo pueda hacerlo y sin estar pensando mucho de la dificultad. So, no sé si le han dicho de la conga, no sé, pero hacen como una línea al final, podemos hacer una línea de conga, pero al principio tenemos que aprender el ritmo, como Mr. Felix dice, hay un ritmo con todos estos. El ritmo de conga es fácil, es así, mira. 1, 2, 3, ta. ¿Okay? ¿Pueden hacerlo? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You hear it in the drum, the big drum, así como lo que tenía Mr. Felix, así se llama el bombo y hace boom. Y el boom resuena con todo el mundo. Así que vamos a pararnos. Come and stand up, my friends. I'm going to do a little conga with you. Todos, no les dé pena, esto es popular, esto es todo el mundo. Todo el mundo. Here. And come on to the center. Vengan donde tienen espacio. Donde tengan, no les dé pena. Alright. Jardineras, un bombo. Vamos a comenzar. Tiren hacia acá. Everybody start. You're late. You're right. Oh, no soy. Este es más rápido. Come on. That's Santiago. Someone else there, is that yours? Oh, hey, hi. She's waving. Oh, bueno. Si no pueden entrar, if you can't get into your car, you know that you're here. Okay. So, like I just explained, you know, Felix is really excellent at this. It's like the art form is the medium. So we can talk about it all we want, but until you experience it, there is not all that like amazing connections of all the, like the meaning and the way it feels. It just comes together. And so I thank very much your principal for bringing us here because she gets it. She understands that the arts aren't fluff. Art isn't extra. Art is like an expression of the wholeness of a humanity. And so we can't really have society if we don't have healthy parts of it. We don't have that healthy art. It helps us in so many ways, not just academic, but the feeling. My kids, you know, when we dance, I say, how do you feel? I feel free. I feel joy. I feel like I can be anything. And that's really part of dance. Dance is like really a transformative form because you can become the ocean. You can go to Carnaval. You can be a little trickster. I didn't show you guys this one, but this one's their favorite. They might have told you about it. It's a little trickster dance, and they use their imagination and this little stick to make this stick into different things, right? And so all of that power of imagination is key to learning. You cannot learn without imagination. You cannot get new ideas. You cannot discover anything. You cannot go beyond your what you know until you imagine it. And so I feel like thank you so much for having us here because all of this really helps the children. And I love the children at the school because they're so experienced with art that when they come to me as a dancer, I can do anything with them because they already have the little basis of knowledge and they already have that foundation. So, muchas gracias a todos por tenernos en esta escuela. Es un placer. Y sí sé que aprecio que su directora realmente entiende el valor de las artes como parte de la humanidad que realmente les ayuda a sus niños no solamente a aprender, pero a ser más felices. Gracias.
I was telling both Felix and Roxana, I am so happy right now because at the beginning of the year, this is something that I really wanted to share with you. And to see all of us dancing and drumming together is just like a dream come true. So I'm super, super happy right now. I just want to say that please come to the rest of the June activities that we have planned for you and your children. And I want to remind you that the next school year begins early. Our calendar is changing, and so on the newsletter it'll tell you the dates to remind you, but we're going to start August 29th in this next school year. So mark your calendars, no vacations at the end of August. We want everybody to be here on time. So the Friday before, we will have our Meet the Teacher that we usually do here in the lunch arbor. All those dates will be on the newsletter, but just it's going to be different for us because we've never done that before. So mark your calendars. August 29th is the first day of school for next year. And we want to make sure nobody misses the first day of school. That's the most exciting day of all. And so now I also want to let you know we started our testing for 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders this week. And so they're going to get ready to start testing in just a minute. So if you have a 3rd, 4th, or 5th grader, we're not going to visit their classrooms today. Okay, if you would like, we can get some paper and I'll have you write them a little note that says, do well on the test. But TK, kindergarten, 1st grade, and 2nd grade, they're waiting for you. Some of them are going to do art lessons, some of us are going to be doing science things, and so I know that they're excited for you too to come to their classrooms. So thank you very much for a great year. I'll see you all next week. Oh, and the raffle, and PTCO is also asking for a survey, right? And that will come home to you, so please take a moment to send that back, and you're right.